Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that the Bitcoin is 15 years old exactly today. And let's talk about a couple of things about Bitcoin. Second thing, let's talk about the spot ETF approval, because some people are saying that it can push up a Bitcoin price to 50,000 US dollar in January, but some saying that this could be one of the biggest rug pulls of the decade if the SEC is saying that they do not approve it now, just later. So let's talk about that as well. And the third thing is about the Jim Cramer indicator. Why? Because Jim started to say good things about Bitcoin, which is, not good. Don't mess up this whole thing, because what you're saying, the opposite is usually happening. And now when he starts to say good things, well, can Bitcoin crash? So guys, all this in today's video. And don't forget, every single day I'm making you fresh cryptocurrency blockchain related news content here on the Blockchain Bloom. So if you don't want to miss a single thing, just simply subscribe to this YouTube channel and also hit the like button if you like this kind of content. And now let's start it. So when we look at the prices, we can see that Bitcoin is down today, 2.4%. Yesterday it went up quite nicely. Ethereum also down 2.7%. So with this, Ethereum price is 2,334, while Bitcoin is 4,440. What's that? 44,455 US dollar. Then the top gainer is now Maker with 13% in the top 100. Actually, ICP should be at the top here because that's 15%, and Astar about 9% up. Then among the losers, we have Sats down 12%, Stacks about 9%, and Solana dumping about 6%. But this is also messed up. Look at this; these are like 8%. Anyway, so yeah, okay, you can see now we're going down. Many of the tokens 7 and 8%. When we're looking at the Bitcoin candlestick chart, look at this big red candle. And this is the reason why the whole chart is probably messed up, because we just started to go down now a bit more heavily. A nice dump is happening right now. And for the reason, good question, because now when I'm making the video, I'm not checking the news. But let me double check. Is anything happening here? Now I'm doing it kind of live. I just move on to Twitter. Lots of people getting nervous that the ETF may be delayed. But no facts, right? At least so far. Okay, we're going to see it. Anyway, let's get back to the Bitcoin candlestick chart, where we actually seeing this very impressive red candle going down here. Is it really just a flash crash, or are we going to continue? Yeah, we're going to see it. Anyway, now let's move on to the first topic. And the first topic today is Bitcoin's birthday, because it has actually started 15 years ago, exactly on the 3rd of January. So basically today, meanwhile, I just got a message. I had to read that. So let's do that. Okay, so Bitcoin has a birthday today, which means that Satoshi Nakamoto has mined the very first block, the Genesis block, back in 2009 on the 3rd of January. So exactly 15 years ago. And since then, Bitcoin is working perfectly. And this is a very, very rare thing, the technological thing, just like, software, everything like this can go down. But Bitcoin is not going down, not even for, minutes or a short period of time. It is performing very well. So the Bitcoin network, this decentralized network, is working perfectly in the last 15 years. And officially, he published the Bitcoin white paper back in 2008 on the 31st of October. But we usually say the Bitcoin birthday is when the Bitcoin network has started. Here you can see the very first block, the Genesis block, which was mined by Satoshi Nakamoto. And it's very important the way Bitcoin works to understand it. And it's important to understand all the halvings, for example, because that means that the block reward it's going to be always 50% down. So what is right now 6.25, but the miner is going to get just half of it after the halving is happening, and the halving is about 107 days away, so not far, to be honest with you. And this is another thing. Look at US depth. Here you can see the US depth clock. Here in the left corner you can see this huge number, 34 trillion US dollar we're talking about. But this is how it increased. Look at this, the years in the last 4 years, 2 years, 6 months, 3 months, how much it went up. And but Bitcoin is not like this, because you can print as much fiat money as you would like to. On the other hand, the only way Bitcoin can get into the system is through block rewards. And these rewards with these halvings are always cut in half. And like now, around 900 Bitcoin getting into the system per day. After the halving, it will be just 450. And, usually the halving is around every 4 years. That means 4 years later, even that will be cut in half, and so on and so forth. After 2032, less than 1 Bitcoin going to get into the system in every 10 minutes. And it shows clearly that already out of 21 million Bitcoin, 19.5, bit more than 19.5 million Bitcoin is out. And it's less and less available on the centralized exchanges. So in a couple of years, we can get to the point that it's not that easy to put your hands on Bitcoin as it was in the past or is now. And that's its scarcity. And obviously, if more people want to buy Bitcoin and less is available, it's going to push up the price. So it's worth to educate yourself about Bitcoin. What I'm saying here is not financial advice. Don't get me wrong. But this thing, what was created 15 years ago, it's something very, very interesting, something we have never seen before. So it's worth to study and then make up your mind. But to be honest with you, if you keep your money in fiat, that will inflate day by day, year by year, and the purchasing value of your savings is just going down. And Bitcoin is the best performing asset in the last 10 years. Okay, and now let's move on to the next topic. And the next topic, it's all about this Bitcoin spot ETF approval or not approval. So let's talk about that. Actually, why I'm making this video, the candle is getting even more and more crazy. Look at this here now. So Bitcoin went all the way to 40,000, crashed down. What's that already? It has crashed down 10%. And we're talking about here in, look at the 5 minutes chart. So literally here in couple of minutes, it went all the way down. And okay, let's have a look at Twitter. Any new things here? And now I'm doing it live while I'm recording this video because okay, I don't get it today, to be honest with you. No. Okay, never mind. So, but this is a massive candle, especially look at it on daily. It's quite impressive, as much as it went down. But it could be easily like a flash crash or something like that. Well, look, it's still moving down. Oh, okay, yeah, that's interesting. Anyway. So it's hard to focus now, but let's get back on track about this approval, because maybe this whole red candle, which we do not see in the social media right now when I'm making this video, it's all about that it was again moved to another date, and this is the reason why we're crashing. But if it's happening, Bitcoin can get up 50,000. Now it looks amazing because it's down to 40,000. But in January, this is what some people are saying. But also they saying this one that it could be the biggest rug pull of the decade. Bloomberg ETF analyst Eric saying that why it's unlikely, there is still a slim chance that the SEC could hand down the rug pull of the decade. And that candle, what we're watching here now, it's also very interesting what's right now happening. So yeah, both sides, we don't know it for sure. We have to say it. And one other thing which makes me worry is Jim Cramer. Lena, check out this interview.
Didn't work. No, there won't be an ETF. But I do think that the people who are in it for that are going to use that as a chance to sell. But this thing is, you can't kill it.
No, you can't.
And the late Charlie Munger, who was so brilliant on so many things, was blind to this. Now you can say, wait a second, maybe it's all going to come
Jamie
unravel.
Dimon has not spared any negative words.
No, but look, I mean, it's a reality and it's a technological marvel, and I think people have to start recognizing that it's here to stay. The SEC's been against it almost the whole time.
Yeah.
Now that doesn't mean that every one of these is here to stay, but I do think that this is a remarkable comeback that was unexpected, except for all the bulls who have turned out to be right.
So that's crazy. Why is this crazy? Because Jim Cramer is usually saying something and the opposite is happening. And now he started to praise Bitcoin, saying it's a technological marvel. It's here to stay. The bulls are right. So was this what caused that kind of thing, what we're just watching now? Or it was just all about that many longs supposed to be liquidated right now? I'm going to be curious, but I can do a bigger research when I'm finishing this video. So yeah, the Jim Cramer indicator, it's buzzing a bullish sign because he started to say good things about Bitcoin. Anyway, who is bullish about Bitcoin? It's obviously Michael Saylor, who is selling MicroStrategy stocks to buy more Bitcoin. Okay, so we have here Michael Saylor, obviously bullish about Bitcoin, and now it looks like he's going to sell MicroStrategy stocks for $216 million, and with that, he's buying Bitcoin for himself personally. This is what he is saying. And actually, Saylor can sell maximum of 400,000 shares of his vested options between 2nd of January and 26th of April this year. Interestingly, MicroStrategy outperformed Bitcoin in the last year. It went up 411%, while Bitcoin went up 170%. Both great, but as you do know, Michael Saylor is a big Bitcoin bull, so now rather selling MicroStrategy stock, get into Bitcoin and continue to accumulate, not just for MicroStrategy, but also for himself. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, every single day I'm making you fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain Bloom. So if you would like to keep yourself up to date, simply just subscribe to this YouTube channel. And don't forget, hit the like button if you like this kind of content. See you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.